Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JaySoReal, man, and I'm back with another banger, man. Welcome back, man. Now, in today's video, I'm finna be showing you guys this crazy 6'8" build, man, I stumbled across, and I had to just give y'all this build, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was only right, yo. So make sure you guys watch this video from the start until finish. Also, man, I just want to start out by saying, man, I appreciate all the love y'all been showing, man. We gonna just keep pumping out these videos, man. We on the grind, man, to 6,000. So if you haven't already, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into how to make this build, man. So check this out. As you guys can see, none of these settings right here matter, because you guys can be able to change your, you could go right hand, left hand this year. So they did a really good job of adding that in the game, which I really like, but that to each his own. Now, what we did with this one, now I like running point guard, I'm not even gonna lie, but with this build we had to go a little bit different. Reason we went shooting guard is because you cannot be 6'8" as a point guard, you know what I'm saying, which I find crazy because we got LaMelo, you know what I'm saying, and it's like whatever. Now for the height, we went 6'8", like I said. We had the shooting guard position. Now for the weight, we went 185. The reason we went with 185, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, now you could go up if you want to, nothing really changed. We just really, it's just a strength thing, you know what I mean? So the wingspan, we went with a 6'9" wingspan, and that's what's gonna be able to make us get 93-point shot, bro. Now if y'all know this year, y'all get the little takeover this year when y'all get a 93 point, which is the deep bomber takeover, bro, from last year. So this means that you could be able to shoot literally from half court with this badge on, bro. If you get takeover, you shoot from hash, bro. So we had to make sure we put this on the 6'8" build for sure. So we shooting lights out. We went with 6'9". Now if you try to move it down one more, then you know what I'm saying, you get more. But this year the contest is kind of crazy. Like, I don't want them to touch it, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make my arms a little bit longer so I could be there, you feel what I'm saying? So moving on to how to make this build, man. Now like I said, make sure you guys watch this whole video all the way through so I can explain to you guys why I'm putting these attributes on. But yeah, so let's check this out, bro. So now for the vertical, I like to start with my physicals. For the vertical, we went with an 80. Now on this build, we do get contact dunks, so this is really important, man. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all to just follow what I'm doing, and this is why I like to start off my builds with the physicals. Now going to the strength, for the strength, we went with a 70 strength. Now I'm gonna pull this up real quick, and if y'all want to be able to pull up y'all badges, press triangle, but I'm gonna pull up these badges that is showing this so y'all can kind of see what's going on. But with the strength, we went with a 73 strength. Okay, now the reason we went with a 73 strength is because it's like, yo, look at the badges we get, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna really make sense until we, you know what I'm saying, upgrade everything else. Now with agility, check this out, we get an 82. And that right there is gonna unlock that slippery for us. Then we're gonna go for an 86. All right, now if y'all can see, we got the physicals all done. Just stay with me, you know what I'm saying. We going on to the rebounding. Now for the rebounding, we went with a 70 rebound. And then we went with hey, this ain't gonna lie, bro, this is kind of gas, bro. You gotta think, bro, being 6'8", bro, having this rebound is crazy to me, bro. Like, and y'all see the badges that we get at the bottom, bro. We get box out beast on silver, we get rebound chase on bronze, and y'all know this year we can upgrade badges, bro. So that means that if I want to, I can upgrade that to silver. You feel what I'm saying? Very crazy. Now this is the demigod sharp lock build, bro. Sharp playmaking, demigod lockdown, we there. So for the interior defense, man, we went with a 60 on this one. All right, now it's gonna make a little bit more sense once we put some of these badges up. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all to follow me. Now for the perimeter defense, we gonna go for an 85. Okay, now we on the perimeter, and you gotta keep in mind, bro, we already is 6'8", bro. All right, so now as you guys can see that we're upgrading these badges, like, I'm gonna take this down real quick, and y'all can see at the bottom, everything is starting to, you feel what I'm saying? And then we're gonna make sure we put this back to the city. Yeah, so as you see, as I'm going up on my perimeter defense on the 85, we unlock challenger on silver, on ball menace on silver, a movable enforcer on bronze, bro. Like, y'all understand this year is really all about just being able to get the badge. Like, I remember back then in the old 2Ks, it was kind of the same way, where it was like, if you had just bronze, that was just good enough. Like, bronze was just good enough, you know what I mean? But if you ain't had nothing, you just ain't had nothing. Now we got the pick dodger on silver, bro. This is really all we need, combined with our strength. Like I said, we have a lot of strength, right? So now, moving on to the steal. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't been seeing nobody get steals. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't been seeing nobody really out here ripping and getting steals like that. So me, I'm like, I'm cool. Just give me interceptor on bronze. So with a 60, you get interceptor on bronze. Like I said, it's better to have the badge than to not have the badge. So we're a little bit more lenient with this. Now for this is my favorite part about the build. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because when it comes down to it, y'all know this year, everybody's rim running. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's rim running. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and slide this to a 78, which gives us high flying denier on silver, which like I said, bronze is good enough, but silver, it's like a happy medium. You know what I'm saying? It's like a happy medium. So this is kind of like indecisive. And also, I want to keep in mind to you, once we do finish the build, like, this is by all means like a template for y'all. So if maybe you decide down the line you don't want the block, you know what I mean, then you can take the block off. To each his own. But this is how I'm making this build. You feel what I'm saying? All right, now moving on to the playmaking, man. Now this is the really important part about the build. We're gonna go ahead and max that out real quick. And on the weight, this is why we wanted to go with a 185. So this is, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go back right here and we're gonna go to a 185. I said 185, I don't know why. Okay, anyways, we good. We got the build here. Now we went with an 80 speed with ball. Bro, that is so important. Okay, now for the ball handling, you can to each his own on this. I know a lot of people is going for the 85, 86. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But what really works for me, and I feel like it don't really even matter, because it's really about, if you know what I'm saying, if you got a bag or whatever, like 81 is good. Okay, so as you see, as like, I'm gonna just show y'all too, like we had 81 right now. We gonna click it up a little bit more and y'all see, like, there's nothing changing. The only thing that's changed is our takeovers. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're gonna go to the takeovers. By having this, it gives us just more takeovers, you know what I mean? So we're not, you know what I mean, we get blockade blur, dribble wizard, you know what I mean? But just at a 81 is good, you know what I'm saying? Now these are the takeovers that we do get. And this is only for the ball handling, so we do not get no ball handling takeover, but I'm cool with that. You feel what I'm saying? Because now once we go ahead and do this passing, I feel like this is definitely necessary, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is why it's gonna make more sense, because as you guys can see, we're on the takeovers right now, and our 93-point shot is going to give us this 3-and-D. And we also have the deep bomber takeover, bro, which is insane, bro. So we shooting from hash. Now we're gonna put this to a 71. We're gonna leave the mid-range at a cool 80. All right, now moving on to the finishing, man. Now this is the important part too, and this is why I say this is the slasher lockdown demigod, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stay with me for a minute. Stay with me. Now for the close shot, we went with a 76, man. All right. Now for the layup, we went with a 75. All right. Now with a driving dunk, now this is where the, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go ahead and turn this to a 90, which means we do get contact dunks. All right. So in order for us to do that, we're going to take this off real quick. That's fine. It just kind of went up by itself. And this is basically the build. We have a 90 driving dunk, so we get the attack and takeover. We only get 4 takeovers, by the way, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what makes the build more builded and rounded. You know what I'm saying? And basically, like I said, you don't really need that much, man. So I'm gonna kind of go over the badges for y'all real quick, and y'all can kind of see what's going on. So y'all see we get float game, you know what I'm saying? We got that float game. We got layup. We got all these bronze, beautiful badges, bro. Like all of these bronze badges, it means something, bro. And if we want to, down the line, we can go ahead and make this legend posterizer. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. We got Area Wizard on Hall of Fame. So no matter what, we is putting back stuff. You feel me? Then we got Unpluggable. Yeah, we good. Now for the shooting. And this is why it was so important for me and why I did what I did, right? So y'all see we have Deadeye right now on silver. I have the opportunity to make that gold, or I have the opportunity to make my set Hall of Fame. Shifty can go to gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro. Like, it's really, yeah, limitless range on silver. I could put it on gold. You feel what I'm saying? So with this build, it's more like it's so versatile, where it's like you don't, like, my whole thing this year was I wanted to make a build that I felt like I can really grind and kind of ride through, kind of like not the whole year, but majority, if you feel what I'm saying. So I didn't want to not leave my, you know what I'm saying, nothing on the table. Now for the badges, now this is the really important badge, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Is the strong handles on gold. So that means while I'm ISOing and if somebody do have defense, you feel what I'm saying, and most people don't, you know what I mean, I'm basically just gonna fly past you, or I'm gonna hit a step back, and since I got strong handles, you ain't gonna be in the play, you know what I mean? So with this, we can put maybe handles for days on gold, you know what I'm saying? Like, or we could put Unpluckable on. We probably don't even need Unpluckable, bro. We got Lightning Lunch on silver. We could put this on gold. We can kind of do really whatever. Now we got the off-ball pest on gold. We got the paint patroller on bronze, which I feel like is a very important thing, because like at least we got it bronze, so that means that when we do contest, it is gonna register in some type of way, because like they said, badges was the big thing this year, right? So it's at least gonna show something, you know what I mean? Then we have all of these badges. We have Challenger, On Ball Menace. We got Immovable Forcer on bronze. Like I said, it's just bronze, but it's gonna make it. You gonna feel like I got it on Hall of Fame. You feel what I'm saying? Because it combined with the strength. So it is very thoughtful build, by the way. The steel, we only got Interceptor, so that means that even if somebody throw it crazy, you know what I'm saying, they got the worst pass accuracy, like, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a, you know what I'm saying? So then with the block, everybody want a rim run this year. So let me go ahead and put High Flying Denier on silver, Paint Patroller on bronze. You feel what I'm saying? Then we got the Box Out Beast. We got literally we got badges almost in every single category right now. This is crazy, bro. Like, Box Out Beast on silver, Rebound Chaser on bronze. We got Slippery, we got On Ball. Yeah, I kind of went through some of these, but yeah, like, check it out, bro. I really feel like I did a good job making this build, man. And if y'all feel the same way, and if y'all made it this far, man, then let me know something in the comment section, man. We just cooking up in the lab, but like I said, my whole demeanor behind making this build was just to make a build that I feel like can kind of last me almost, like, not the whole year, but like just long enough, you know what I mean, long enough. And it's like I can do so much with this build, so it's not limited to nothing. It's not really lacking on nothing. So, you know what I'm saying, I did kind of take my time on this and put thought behind this. So if y'all can do me a favor, man, hit that like button, man, hit that subscribe button, man. I am gonna show y'all the name too, because I know this year everybody got different type of names, which I feel like is a good thing. We got shades of J.R. Smith, Eddie Jones, and John Starks, bro. Oh my, bro. So it's a two-way 3-point sniping high flyer. You know what I'm saying? And that was exactly, it's kind of crazy because that was the exact build that I was going for. I was going for a lockdown slashing, and a 3-point just happened to be there. I'm pretty sure if I put like the dribble in there, it would have probably said some dribbling, but like, I'm two-way, so I'm a lockdown. 3-point sniping, so you know, 3-point, and then we got the high flyer, so you got the slasher. You feel what I'm saying? So this is my demigod build for NBA 2K26, y'all, man. The 2-way 3-point sniping high flyer, man. All right, man, it's been your boy JaySoReal, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man. I'm out. You didn't think I would dribble a ball and then shoot it if I ain't have trust in the J. I had to grind and it's all by my lonely. You know I be solid, I'm something like an ace.